A short update on the energies, March 24, 2015. As you have perhaps already noticed, this ongoing redistribution of the energetic masses is not about to subside anytime soon. For this is not something temporary, this is a permanent shift away from the old and into the very new spheres, the ones that are far more lofty than what you have experienced so far. And so, this shift will make the very ground beneath your feet appear as impermanent as everything else, and rightly so, for this is not about changing merely the appearance of something, but a transformation that goes all the way to the core. For this is a dramatic shift that is underway in your entire energetic environment, and that is something that is far more profound than anything you can see from an outward perspective. And as such, it will be as if the very ground upon which you walk will feel less secure because your physical vehicle has yet to fine-tune itself to these new ground currents that are being reinstated on your planet. And these are currents that covers it all, not just on the surface, but all the way to the very core of your inhabited sphere, for this planet you live upon has now changed her frequency in such a way, it will affect all. And the ones that will notice this the most, will be those that will fall into tune with it most easily and those who fall furthest from this new frequency. In other words, this shift will be hugely beneficial to all those who have chosen to align themselves with the new energetic landscape around them by electing to take in these new frequencies from the very beginning. For all of you heeded the preliminary calls that came, and as such, you all stand poised to ride the highest crest of the wave that will be arriving on your shores in a very short time from now. While for those who chose to literally turn a deaf ear to the call to awaken from the slumber, the dissonance that will be engendered, because of the discrepancy between their base frequency and the one that your planet is vibrating to now will be a powerful one indeed. So once again we say expect the unexpected to arise, and know that the unexpected comes in all shapes and forms, and in every single nuance of the bandwidth of energies that currently prevail on this little sphere of yours, for now, as the frequency is being changed from the ground up so to speak, the number of different frequencies may seem to be interfering with each other in such a way, it can be difficult to keep a steady outlook on it all. So know when to seek shelter from the storm, and know when to stand fast, and know that at all times, you will find that slow and steady rhythm, that will show you the true beat to follow whenever you take the time to go within. For that is where the true north will be found at all times when this wildly fluctuating array of frequencies you may be exposed to at any given time will seem to blow you off course. For as long as you stay tethered to that inner course, you will never lose your bearings. And you will never lose your momentum either. For there will be instances in the time ahead when you will all at one stage or the other feel as if you are merely treading water without any form of forward propulsion whatsoever. But know that this is not the case, it is merely an understandable outcome of this overlapping of frequential layers, so stay focused and stay calm, and know that you are fully connected to this very new frequency at all times. And know that any confusion and disruption that may arise in your personal field is merely a temporary one, caused by the swells of the old frequencies dying out around you. So heed the call from that new beat, and you will find your feet and indeed the entirety of your being not just picking up more speed, but also picking out a very new way forwards. For these incoming winds will fill your sails up so that you will be lifted aloft out of the still churning waters that others will try their hardest to stay afloat in. But also know that if you venture to try to hold out against these new prevailing winds, your journey will be one fraught with some unnecessary challenges indeed, for this will be more than trying to go against the wind. For by now, you have all been elevated to a level of energetic vibration that is so finely balanced, any voluntary downsizing to the denser vibrations will be like putting a spanner in the finely tuned workings of a clock, so do what you're here to do. Allow the incoming flood of light to lift you ever higher. And then, you will succeed in what your true task here on this planet really is. Elevating all, by elevating yourself as swiftly as possible, by renouncing on any ideas of holding on to the old. For only a total surrender of the old will help you to fulfill this task, and so, we ask you all to stay focused on the horizon that awaits you, not on the remnants of the old that is already fading away in your wake. For know this, you can go out into the world carrying with you this very new vibration, and no matter where you go, you will find a reciprocal energetic boost coming your way from the earth herself at all times. That is, as long as you do not insist on trying to step your own energy down to match the one that others may be carrying with them. For you are not here to be a chameleon, one who changes his or her energetic appearance the better to blend in amongst the masses. No, you are here to stand out clear and bright within the full powers of your light. Yes, this will attract attention, and yes, you might find it somewhat intimidating at first, but still, this is why you are here. So stand tall and stand clear of the old ideas of diminishing yourself to make others feel better about their own stature, for even if the idea may seem tempting, any actions defined by such ideas will not benefit you nor anyone else. Rather, it will be detrimental to all. So once again we say know that your light is of the highest importance, and now, you have for the very first time a new energetic environment that will support you at every single step of the way, and as such, you no longer need lack of anything at all on your continued journey. But know also that this energetic support will only act as a boost if you continue to keep your own energetic tune true, and do not try to tamper with it in any way. For then, you will also begin to feel the dissonance between you and this new and prevailing tune that your planet has begun to hum to. So if you at any time feel at odds with anything, the advice will once again be to go within. Then, you will know if it is merely a superficial reaction to all of the colliding energetic movement that is going on, or if it is a deeper reaction to any decision to try to step down from your new elevated stature. For the difference is indeed loud and clear, and even if you will all feel more than a little flummoxed by these conflicting movements from time to time, you will have no problem in separating between the reaction and the causes at any given time, for by now, you are all well tuned to your own inner voice. So listen well, and this new phase of the journey will be a less strenuous one. Then if you choose to disregard the inner calling and step across the lines that have been set up as a guidance to you and everyone else who have the task of being the forerunners in this process. For you are the ones who will need it most at this time, for you are the ones who must keep a clear eye on the proceedings, and the only way to do that is to ignore the outer confusion and seek the inner guidance at any time any disruption seems to arise. That way, you will all be sure to navigate these by now more than choppy waters, and that way, you will all find more than ample reasons to rejoice. For then, you will all feel the increased momentum these incoming waves will give you, and you will all feel how you are being supported in every single step you take so that every single decision you make will be a divinely inspired one. For then, it is your inner knowing who will set the course, and so, you will all do what is yours to do. You will choose what will benefit the most, not just for a short time, but in the long run, and then, it will all come about as it has been planned for eternity. So allow that inner light to light your way, and know that you will be going in the right direction at all times when you do just that. For when you heed that inner calling, every step will be the right step, even when it takes you in a very surprising direction. For surprises will arise for all, but if you listen well, they do not hold any surprises at all, for then, you will just know what to do, for it will all come naturally. After all, that is your gift to all, the ability to go where no man has gone before, and to do so with an inner knowing that defies any attempts at being waylaid. So go forth fully knowing that you already know who you are and what to do, and know that you have even more support at your disposal at any given time now, should it be so needed. But even so, you will all find it all within you. For you are already complete, and now, you will complete what it is you came here to do, and you will do it in a way that will defy any speculation. For you have already proven your prowess, and you have already proven your steadfastness, and now, you will begin upon the lap of honor, the last part of this monumental task of righting what has been wrong, and of lighting what has been dimmed down for such a long time. And for that, no words are enough, but still, we offer you this on behalf of all of creation, thank you. Dear family of light. Tomorrow my sister and I leave for our month-long journey, so I do not think I will be getting any new messages from the CCs until late next week, in time for the April gathering around the pond we have coming up on Sunday, April 5th. I want to thank you all for all the light, the love, the insights, the joy and the compassion you so generously sprinkle over this pond. You are the ones who make it shine as brightly as it does, and it is such a blessing to have you all in my life and on my journey. For you will all be by my side wherever I go, and I hope you will feel my presence here at the pond even when I am away. I wish you all Godspeed for this next part of our collective journey, my wonderful brothers and sisters of the light. With all my love, always, Escher.